And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's the Dominican Republic going up against South Carolina. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now. Today's starting pitcher, Chris Martin. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Trevor Story, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Swings through that one for strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. And fouled off.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double. Play.
On the ground to third, Henderson to second for one, and they turn the double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Lined into right.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Now the third baseman. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1.
And that one is lifted in the air. Beltran makes his way towards it, squeezes it, and that is that. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the mound in this one, Tommy Canely. What should we keep an eye on here?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And down on strikes he goes. Now one away. Now here is Carlos Beltran. To third. And that quickly 2 away. Here's Byron Buxton.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Buxton measures 6 feet 2 inches, 190 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2012.
0-1.
2 out, space is empty. Next offering is in the dirt.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Two outs. Pitch is in the dirt. 3-2 now. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field.
All over that one right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here comes Yohan Moncada. Laser could be trouble. Buxton headed for third. Coming home. He will score, and they take the lead.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. 2 outs with a runner at third. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Aroldis Chapman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Gets under it and pops it up. Smith makes the catch. And that, well, 1-run game. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Mike Piazza. Martin back to work. Right through there for a strike. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Lined, and that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
He was all over that one. And you see a ball. Come off the bat like that, you know, it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, you know, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Yohan. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
0-2.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Caught him looking for the K. Now, Will Benson. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Cameron Meisner will hit next. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Comes up empty.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Bottom half of inning number 2 in Happ up to hit. There's a swing and a drive. Meisner giving chase, but won't get there. It's into the gap. Happ on his way to third. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Absolutely smoked the baseball. It just jumped off the lumber. And when you're able to find a gap like that, Boog, you're even looking for a triple.
That's off the inside corner. And now it's even 1-1.
1-1.
Way out front for strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Got him swinging.
The first baseman.
And now the first baseman. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Happ takes his lead at third with 1 away. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Griffey gets under it. He's got it. Runner tags for home. The throw's offline. He's safe. And they take a 2-run lead.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Fires across the diamond. And that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now, Tony Clark. Out to short, De La Cruz. Slings it across. One up, one down. Here's Trevor Story.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Misses off the plate, and the count is 1-1.
1-1.
One out, bases empty. Ground ball, left side. Zips it to first, and a couple of quick outs. Ken Griffey Jr. getting ready to hit. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1.
Pitch misses inside. And that is ball one. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
1-2.
One strike away. And a swing and a miss. And that is the ball game.
In a 3-inning game, a 2-0 win can sort of feel like a mini blowout. Nice job to jump ahead and a great job by the pitching staff to shut them out.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. Welcome to the Polo Grounds in Upper Manhattan. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's the Dominican Republic taking on Arizona. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, ready to get underway. Trevor Story comes up to the plate.
Trevor Story.
Beltran pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And that is out of play.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Nabs it, and there are 2 outs. So here's Robert now. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Ball.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Piazza fires to first.
Out.
That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. And we're back. And starting in this one, Lucas Erceg. What do you look for here?
They're going to start this one with the opener because of the matchups. Very favorable. I think we're going to see him empty the tank with really good fastball velocity to try to retire these first 3 hitters.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. This is Corbin Carroll. That hit him.
That hit him.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. Runner! The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Ball misses.
Out
Tag. Out. Piazza with a great throw. Swing and a miss.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right
1-2.
there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Gassed it right by him. So digging in, Carlos Beltran. On the ground right
Foul
side.
ball.
And it goes just foul. Beltran, 29 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Next pitch is downstairs. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over. Two outs, runner at first. Here's the third baseman. Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. That's towards center. Griffey gets under it. He's there. He's got it. And that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, down the third baseman, number 4.
Now pitching, Danny Kulo.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
And that one in the air center field. Beltran moving under it. And it's caught for the out. Next to hit, Mike Piazza.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Mike Piazza.
Two away. So up next, Ozzie Smith. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
0-2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
That one not
1-2.
close. And the count 1-2. Carroll makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We head to the bottom of the second. Luis Robert now.
Now pitching,
So they turn to Edwin Diaz out of the pen.
Diaz.
And that's
1
in the
ball,
dirt.
no strikes.
That
See ya.
one at triple digits.
Love
1
to
ball,
see
1
it.
strike.
Power versus power right there.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2's the count.
The next
Ball,
offering
low.
misses, and it's 2-2. That's inside.
Full count.
High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. Into the second deck it goes. It's 1-0. Now the left fielder, Victor Scott. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
0-2.
And now
Ball.
1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Clark steps on the bag. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Batting seventh,
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot
balls,
to look
1
forward
strike.
to.
Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. When you think about it,
No balls,
he may
2
be
strikes.
in the league for the next 10 or 15 years.
Ball.
And 1-2. Down the right field line, that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way.
Runner on the go. Pitch is low.
That's a ball.
Safe at second, and that was not close. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again.
2-0.
There's a ball.
Safe.
Throw, safe. Piazza too late with that one. Witt stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. The other way, and he handles it himself for the out. And here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. On the ground, right side. Smith tosses to
That's it.
first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Will Benson.
Right fielder, Will Benson.
Coulomb back to work. That one's
That's the
upstairs,
ball.
ball 1.
1-0.
And there's a
Ball.
ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think
2-0.
he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that
Back
location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Swing
Yeah.
and a miss. 2-2 now.
2-2's the count.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Here's the left fielder, Cameron Meisner.
Meisner.
Swings and misses. That's strike
It's 0-1.
1 out, base is empty. Late
Yeah.
that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2.
Foul ball still 0-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Now pitching. Jimmy Garcia.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it onto first.
He's out.
And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too
Nope.
much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
And the 1-0. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Scott under this one. And that'll do it.
They say a solo shot won't beat you, but that definitely...
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Bandits going up against the Blue Rocks. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. Our starter in this one, Pedro Martinez.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Luis Robert Jr., the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike 1. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just to swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Here's Trevor Story now. And that is cut on and missed. It's 0-1. Martinez, 23 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And that chance handled. Sends it across to first. 2 up, 2 down. Here's the third baseman. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal your bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? In the air, right field, Benson. Brings it in for the third out. Back here with my pal Singy, towing the slab in today's game, Paul Skeens. What do we need to know here?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Trevor Story, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first, and he's safe at first.
Well, just put it in play, right? With his speed, that's a hit every time. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Swinging a foul out of play. Story on at first, nobody out.
Yeah.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first.
Strike 3. Skeens sends her packing. And here is Ken Griffey Jr. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's Joe Adell.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
The 1-0. And misses inside. Next offering is in for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Swing and a miss.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
No score here in the second.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Next offering upstairs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one just misses. And now it's 3-2.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
Now pitching.
Aroldis Chapman comes in to take over.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
This one popped up. Smith brings it in. And there's one away. Here's Jared Kelenic.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate.
One ball, no strike.
Try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Runner takes off. And that one fouled off. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Man at first, one away. That's off the mark. Full count, 3-2. And ball four, 2 aboard. 2 on, 1 out. Henderson digs in now.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Late swing fouled off. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Next offering misses down and away. Goes down looking. So 2 down now, and here is Nolan Shanuel. On its way to the corner, and that drops foul. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Adele at second, Kelenic at first, 2 out of the inning. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That misses the zone, and a count 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. The pitch. Popped in the air. Left field. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Down to third baseman, number 4.
Number 4.
Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, you got the
0-2.
hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And a swing and a miss. And one gone.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
So digging in, Ozzie Smith.
Smith.
And ball
No,
one.
that's out.
Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That's off the
Ball.
mark. Going to count 1-2. And Ricky Henderson the grab. Cameron Meisner, the next to hit. And that's way high, and it's 1-0.
Now, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. The 2-1. Fought off foul. 2 outs. He goes down looking. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And now, Mike Piazza. Edwin Diaz gets the ball now.
Now pitching. Edwin Diaz.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
No balls. 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
That misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Outside
2-2.
low. 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. To the right side, Smith. In plenty of time to first. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. He's 0 for 1. On the ground, out to short. Story on the run, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. Here's Story now.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Grounded out his first time up. Little chopper rolls foul. That misses
ball,
the
1
zone,
strike.
and it's 1-1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Count.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza.
Piazza. Now pitching. Randy Rodriguez.
Ball
1-0.
one, no strikes. Ripped into center, base hit. The relay throw. Tries to get back and save.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Piazza aboard here at first with nobody out.
Ball.
Yeah, that's fouled off. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Pulled the string on the changeup. Here's Trevor Story.
Shortstop, Trevor Story.
That's in there. Strike one.
0-1.
And there's a hit. Ball back in a hurry, and the winning run now at second with only one away.
Oh, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel
It's
great.
0-1.
Robert goes after that one for strike one. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
It might be
0-2.
time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early, maybe.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that is the inning. Start of the fourth. Here's the third baseman, number 4, Diaz. Back to work. Shortened the bunt and missed it. And it's 0-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Late with the swing there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss.
Oh, and a great stop. And they get the out.
Now batting, designated
Digging in, Joe Adell. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Just
0-1.
not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swings and misses. 0-2.
0-2.
Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. In to score is the runner from third, and it's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
now pitching.
Pitching change here, Ryan Presley.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Whit Merrifield up to the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Presley,
balls, 1
in his 12th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a slurve, a changeup,
No balls,
and he
2
works in a
strikes.
sinker. Struck him out looking. Now it's the right fielder, Jared Kelnick.
The right fielder,
Walked his first time. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, number 4.
pitching. Edwin Diaz.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
just
No, that
missed.
missed. That's a ball.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And a
Yeah.
strike.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Smith. And he's already singled in this game. That's a little bit low. Ground ball up the middle. Merrifield to first in time. And they're down to their last out. And now the right fielder, Will Benson.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And that misses. And the count even 1-1. The tying run is 90 feet away. Fastball is outside. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Diaz is just 1 strike away.
Take your base.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Gone! That ball was crushed. He leaves the yard to right, and they walk it off.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure